Something huge is happening in the world of artificial intelligence. I mean, it's a shift so fundamental, it's rewriting everything we thought we knew about how AI works. And it all comes down to one key concept, the foundation model. So let's break down exactly what that means. You know, for years, we've pictured AI as a total specialist. We had one AI that could master chess, a completely different one for spotting cats in pictures, and yet another one for translating French to English. They were super powerful, for sure, but also incredibly narrow. But what if? What if you could build a single AI core that learns a general, broad understanding of the world? An AI that could then be tweaked to do all of those things and, well, a ton more. That's the absolutely revolutionary idea behind these foundation models. So this new kind of AI, this new way of thinking, is what researchers are calling a foundation model. It really is a whole new paradigm. Honestly, the best way to think about it is like a university graduate. They didn't go to school to learn just one specific job, right? Instead, they got a broad education, a solid foundation of knowledge that lets them learn almost any job they want and learn it fast. That's what this is. It's the ultimate base layer for AI. And this is the million-dollar question, isn't it? Because we're not just talking about a small step forward here. This is a massive leap from how we've been building AI for the last, 70 years? To really get how radical this is, we kind of have to look back at how we got here in the first place. So let's do a quick flyby of AI's history to see how we ended up at this really pivotal moment. Okay, so early AI was all about rules that humans wrote by hand. You know, if this happens, then do that. But it was super brittle. The second it saw something outside its rulebook, it just broke. Then came machine learning, which was way smarter, but it still needed people to tell it what features to look for in the data. The 2010s brought deep learning, which was a huge leap. It could find those features all by itself. But, and this is a big but, you still had to train a whole new model for pretty much every single task. And now, today, we've totally flipped the script. We've gone from building an army of specialists to creating one single general-purpose learning system. So what's the secret sauce? What's going on under the hood that gives these models these incredible new abilities? Well, it really boils down to three big things. First, it's just sheer mind-boggling scale. We're talking about models trained on huge chunks of the internet with trillions of what are called parameters. You can think of parameters as all the little knobs and dials the AI can turn to learn and adjust. It's this insane scale that lets them soak up all these general patterns about language and images and even logic. Second, they're generalists. Older models were always built with a single job in mind, like classifying images. Foundation models? Nope. They're trained without any one specific goal. Their purpose is much broader, just to understand. And that's what makes them so unbelievably flexible. And that leads to the wildest, almost magical part of this whole thing, emergent behaviors. See, when you train a model at this scale, it just starts doing things you never explicitly taught it. It learns how to summarize text, how to write code, even how to reason through a problem. These skills just emerge from all that data. It's something we've just never seen before in AI. And believe me, this isn't just theory anymore. This isn't stuck in a lab. This revolution is already playing out in the real world, in basically every industry you can think of. The number of applications is just exploding. I mean, in healthcare, they're helping find new drugs. In business, they're the engine behind the next generation of customer support. Artists and writers are using them to create amazing new things. In education, they're becoming personalized tutors. The sheer breadth of what's now possible is, well, it's staggering. But, and this is a really important but, all of this incredible power doesn't come for free. It is absolutely crucial that we understand the very real challenges and the hidden costs that come along with this tech. The promise is obvious, right? It's more efficient, the performance is often way better, and it drives innovation like crazy. But then you flip the coin. The peril is just as real. The financial cost to train one of these things is astronomical. And because they learn from the world as it is, they can inherit the biases in their training data. Their energy use brings up some serious environmental questions. And because they're so complex, their inner workings can be a total black box. We don't always know how they arrive at an answer. So after seeing all the power and the peril, what's the big takeaway here? I think it's that we have to stop thinking about AI in the old way. It's just a different game now. This is the core of it. Traditional AI was a collection of single-purpose tools. Foundation models are the complete opposite, a single, adaptable engine.
It's like we've gone from building a garage full of specialized power tools to creating one single, powerful, programmable factory.
And that brings us to what might be the most important question of all. When a piece of technology is this powerful and this general, it stops being just a technical question for a few engineers. It becomes a societal question for every single one of us. As we build these powerful new foundations, we also have to decide together what kind of world we want to build on top of them.